Okay, so we have two of your favorites here this morning. We have Rita Bautista, who is the founder and CEO of the Latina Podcasters Network, and Anjelica Cazares is behind the podcast, If Not You, Then Who? So good morning. You are proof, I think, that representation matters in every realm, including podcasts.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the whole point as to why we started, or why I started the Latina Podcasters Network, because representation does matter. And, you know, we're everywhere, and why not continue to grow out the network? So, yeah.
Well, talk to us about what we can find on your page.
Yeah, so we have podcasts from true crime to entertainment, comedy, personal journals, conversations about everything that you'd like to hear. Pretty much every podcast that is on the network is talking directly to the Latinx audience in the U.S. And we have the opportunity to talk about just about anything that podcasts in general talk about, just having hosted and produced podcasts by the Latinos and Latinas on the network.
Well, that actually makes me wonder, do you have kind of a mix of Spanish and English? Is it predominantly English?
Yeah, so we have a mix of all. We have podcasts that are actually all in Spanish, those that are in English, and bilingual podcasts or Spanglish as well. So, I mean, we kind of create our own languages sometimes when we're mixing both languages together, and that's the beauty of what the Latinx audience is in the States. It has the opportunity for us to bring in our culture and kind of mesh it into the voice of the country.
I love that. All right, now there's a big event going on this weekend. What is that?
Absolutely. So the first Latina Podcasters Posadas Live. So we're doing a cultural event to be able to showcase and premiere the top Texas Latina podcasters right here in Houston at the Ronan Harrisburg on Friday.
I would also think this is a good opportunity if maybe there were people who are interested in starting up their own podcast as a way to kind of meet other people and do kind of like, hey, how did you get started? What was successful? What worked? What didn't?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to have two panels with the podcasters on the network that are going to be talking about their journeys, their personal stories, and a couple of podcasting tips to kind of warm up people. Anjelica is actually going to be on one of the panels. We will be discussing just their podcasting journey and, you know, really a great opportunity for people to meet these podcasters, learn a little bit about them and behind the scenes footage on the podcasters.
And Anjelica, what do you hope to concentrate on when you're doing that talk?
Again, as Rita said, we want to concentrate on the Latinas and invite them over to enjoy the podcasting community, but also become hosts of their own podcast. I think that's the whole idea of the podcast networking that she did and she's accomplished. And as a podcaster myself, doing it for the last 3 years, it's enjoyable, and I think we need more Latina podcasters, so come to the event.
I tell you what, just hearing your voice just now, I'm like, that is a podcast I would listen to. I don't know what the topic is. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm listening to that voice on my drive home. Right? Yeah. Can I ask you, what seems to be the most popular? Like, is it true crime? Is it entertainment stuff?
You know, I think what's really great is we have a mix of everything. We do have 3 bilingual true crime podcasts, which are really awesome. I myself am a huge true crime podcast lover. It's what got me started in podcasting. But the cool thing about what I've been able to create with the network is that we have podcasts that share personal journals, which is a huge opportunity for us to share our stories and our voices. And it's actually been one of the #1 topics that we focus on the network, because we have the opportunity to kind of almost like therapy it up with our girlfriends and talk more about the topics that are related to us in this community and sharing our stories and personal journals with everybody who listens.
Thanks, ladies, for everything that you do, for spending time with us, and then for hosting this event, Rita Bautista and Anjelica Cazares. And also, I think, too, as a reminder for people who are maybe studying Spanish, listen in on the bilingual podcast, and it's going to help you, you know, kind of grow your vocabulary. Thank you both, you ladies.
Bright lights. Ladies, thank you for being here. You're really a great addition to our community.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.